everyone. So today we are decorating the mantle for Halloween. It is time. It is finally here. And this is my favorite place to decorate in my whole house. So we're saving the best for last this year. And it is the perfect weather today to decorate. I feel like I've been saving this day for when the weather is just the perfect, like the perfect fall weather. And it is nice and breezy, partly cloudy out there. I feel like I always decorate the mantle. Here comes the sun. On partly cloudy days where it gets real cloudy and dark and then real bright and sunny. I do this every time, I feel like, but here we are. It is the perfect day. It feels like fall, and I'm gonna get myself a nice beverage before we start decorating. So here we go. I'll meet you in the kitchen. Anyways, we're here in the spooky kitchen. I'm gonna pour myself a beverage. I got my pumpkin candle going. We're ready. Well, almost ready. We're gonna get ourselves a nice beverage, then we'll be ready. You know, we can't drink our wine without our good old Mr. Skeleton wine glass. And this wine actually comes from the sponsor for today's video. This video is sponsored by Bright Cellars. And I've talked about Bright Cellars before in my spooky kitchen videos. So I've jabbed my jaws many a times about how much I love Bright Cellars. Especially this time of year, I can never recommend Bright Cellars enough. First of all, I don't know about you, but there's something about red wine in the fall. Like I light my pumpkin candles, maybe turn on my fireplace, curl up on the couch, have a nice glass of red wine. There's nothing like it in the fall. But not only that, I feel like in the fall, like from the fall until the end of the year, I feel like all the festivities start happening. All the gatherings with friends and family. So convenient to have my wines delivered straight to my door and ready to go for this busy season. And if you haven't heard of Bright Cellars before, Bright Cellars is a monthly wine club where you can have different wines from all over the world delivered straight to your door. And if you don't know what kind of wines you like, no big deal. The wine aisle can definitely be scary, but Bright Cellars is not. Bright Cellars is not intimidating at all. They make it super easy to find wines that you're gonna love. You just take a quick 7-question quiz, and then your wines are picked specifically based on your taste preferences and delivered straight to your door. And each box comes with these wine cards, tells you a little more about each wine. So it has the label on the front and then the flavor profiles on the back, also the region, some food pairings if you need some food pairing ideas. Also, if you don't like a bottle in your box, your Bright Cellars concierge will replace it. And right now, Bright Cellars is offering you guys your first 6-bottle box, which is normally $150 for just $55. And you can click the link down in my description box and take the quiz and get started today. Also, during October, you can add a little sip or treat to your box. You'll either receive a sip, which is a bottle of wine handpicked by Bright Cellars, or a treat, which is a fun merch item. So it could be a notebook, a corkscrew, or a champagne stopper, that kind of thing. Anyways, the wine we're trying today is the Stone Lantern Syrah. The flavor profile is blueberry, cherry, cream de mint, which sounds interesting, and clove. We're gonna pour it in our Mr. Skeleton wine glass, and we're gonna get started on the decorating extravaganza. Oh my gosh, I love that sound. Let's taste it, and then we'll start decorating. This just tastes like fall. So cheers, spooky family. Let's start decorating. Here we go. I'm gonna switch cameras and I'll see you over by the mantle. Here we are. We are ready to decorate the mantle for Halloween. This is my favorite place to decorate for Halloween, and we're gonna make it happen. If it's the last thing, literally the last thing I do, we're gonna make it happen, because this is like my 3rd time trying to film this. We basically have a whole human learning how to sleep. Like completely learning from scratch how to sleep, and it is not going well. I'm gonna put that out there. So per usual, we're gonna be decorating together today. So just hanging out and decorating and all the things. If you wanna grab a spooky beverage or a snack or whatever, we can hang out. So the theme this year, let's talk about the theme. What are we starting with? So last year we did a whole graveyard. It was like a Sleepy Hollow graveyard theme. If you didn't see it, well, if you're new here, first of all, welcome to the spooky family. We're excited to have you. But if you didn't see it, I'll put a card up here and a link in the description box so you can check it out if you want to see it. But we did like a whole Sleepy Hollow graveyard with the Headless Horseman as the main centerpiece. You know, the Headless Horseman, one of my favorite centerpieces to use ever. So anyways, I bought a bunch of tombstones for that theme. And so I don't want them to go to waste, and they're really hard to decorate anywhere else. And I really loved the graveyard theme, I'm not gonna lie. And I know this is gonna be one of the last years, actually for a long time, where I can put a bunch of stuff on the floor, because I'm gonna have a toddler running around next year. So I kind of wanted this to be my last hurrah, not for decorating. You know we're gonna decorate every year, but for a bunch of stuff on the floor like moss and little things and all that kind of stuff. because Lucian's not even crawling yet. So I can put all these little things on the floor. So I kind of want to use the tombstones again, but I was thinking about switching it up and doing either a ghostly graveyard, so ghosts and lanterns and of course our branchy trees, the usual kind of stuff. Or I thought about doing graveyard with kind of an Edgar Allan Poe Raven theme. And you'll see, I found these pieces super late in the season, like just a couple of days ago. There was something I was I was looking for something at home. If you've been watching Halloween decor hunting, I was desperate for, you'll see them here coming up because I'll bring them out. I was desperate for this piece and they came in with some Christmas decorations of all things. But I thought maybe we could do a Raven graveyard theme or a ghostly graveyard, or maybe both. Should we just mix the two? A little bit of Raven, a little bit of ghost. Anyways, I'm just jabbing my jaws now. Let's just jump into this. We're just gonna start. I don't know, we're gonna throw things up there, but I'm gonna keep the mirror up there. I went ahead and wiped it down, but I'm not gonna take it down because I know I want it up there and I don't wanna break it. But we need to figure out what we're putting in the center of this mantle. And that's where I'm kind of stuck right now. So I thought about this ghoul right here. This, I don't know if it's in focus, this ghostly veiled lady. I thought about building the graveyard scene around her, but we also have a couple other things. Can you see it? Of course, I feel like we always do this video on partly cloudy days every single year. So it's always really, really bright and then really, really dark every single time. So it is what it is. Okay. I also thought about this house that I got from Target. It's this witch house. It's like the Salem witch house replica kind of looking thing. And I kind of wanted to use this in my dining room, so I don't think I'm going to put it up here, but I just wanted to see, just for a visual, what do you think? Do I need to zoom you in, scoot you up? Let's get you. By the way, I've got this pumpkin cream cold brew running through my veins right now. Ghoul is barely surviving right now. Okay, how do you feel about the house? I don't know why it's looking so dark in here. I don't know what's going on. But it looks cooler in person. But I do think I might want to save this for the dining room. So I also thought about this wraith, the ghostly Cracker Barrel wraith. But I also thought about using, I have another one, but I thought about putting them on either side here. I just don't know if the contrast is too thrown off, that one side is white and one side is black. We could do like a whole black and white theme, but I don't think I have enough white decorations or cream decorations. So here's the question. Do we put the white in the center? Sometimes I like black better on this mantle. Well, usually all the time. Who am I kidding? Because the contrast with the white fireplace and everything. Let's start, I always kind of like to start with what I know I'm gonna like. So you know what that means. That means branchy trees is what I'm trying to say. I got these from Target last year on clearance. Well, I got a couple of them that weren't on clearance, not gonna lie. Paid full price for a couple of them. And then miraculously, I found some on clearance. So there's that. Oh God, I'm stuck on the branches. And some of you out there, every year I get somebody who's like, enough with the branchy trees. And you know what my response to that is? Never enough branchy trees, in my opinion. Also, I feel like you can't have a graveyard without branchy trees. Like, who are we kidding? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I was downstairs looking for my tombstones down in the basement, and I forgot that I had these. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm out of shape. But I forgot I had these huge candles. I'm so excited about these. I think I'm gonna put them up here somewhere. Forgot I had these from at home last year. These are, do they have batteries in them? I don't know. Found these on clearance. I think they're like 50 or 75% off, something like that. Uh-oh. Okay, that looks really cool. Okay, I don't know why I said that aggressively, but here we are. Do you like it here in the corner, or do you like it? Let me, ooh, I really don't want to break this. Let's go get the other one. I have another one. I never checked to see if they worked because I didn't care if they did. Because if they didn't, oh wait, that's gonna bother me. They're both facing the same direction. You know what I mean? Great. Okay, we might have to put them in the corner to kind of hide the fact that they're not really, it's not going to be symmetrical, which is fine by me. I like it. I like it. I kind of liked it towards the center a little bit better. I'm getting my workout in, everybody. Does it distract too much from the ghost? Well, let's go get the tombstones and we'll figure it out from there. All right, I'm gonna go get them actually for once. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like the black ghost just is not, it's not it, but I don't know. Maybe not. I might change it again. I got these from Home Depot. Home Depot has the best tombstones in my opinion. I think they're amazing. They're like actually heavy duty plastic. Like, feel good. They're not gonna blow away in the wind. Not that it's windy in here or anything, but you know what I mean. They don't flop over or break. So, dang it. Here we go. Every single time, well, I feel like everything is the same height. Again, this happens to me every single time. Now I'm thinking that I want these candles. I might want these on the floor, actually, but we're gonna play around per usual. I don't want to lift them off the mantle until I know for sure. We could do, do we like this? I feel like the mirror is making less sense every second, but I don't want to take it down. It's really heavy. Actually, you know what? I kind of like the mirror. It looks like an archway, almost like cemetery gates. I don't know. Am I just making stuff up now to like make it work so I don't have to take it down? Probably. Let me live. Okay. Are we just gonna do ghostly? Are we not gonna do Edgar Allan Poe? I have some Raven stuff. I feel like the black branchy trees aren't fitting in right now, but we're gonna pull them all together because we're gonna have more black pieces, more branchy trees. You know, those aren't the only branchy trees we're bringing in. Or maybe we need to add the branchy trees now. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna use some candles as pedestals to boost up these branchy trees because we're gonna add some more. Because I'm thinking we're gonna have some branchy trees for background is what we're trying to maybe do this way or this way. I have this crow on a branch piece. Okay, kind of like that look there. I have some bottles, some cute little magical looking bottles. I don't know, we're gonna put them up here randomly. I'm not sure where they're going yet. Since we have the branch with the raven on the other side, I thought about doing a branchy situation with a bat on this side. I don't know what we're doing with these little potion bottles. All right, now that I'm looking at this is Miss Indecisive Libra here, all right? Indecisiveness in full force. I think we're going back to the black. Okay. Or do we nix this whole ghost thing, this wraith thing, and go with our original plan, go with the veiled lady? What do you think? Is this the way to go? With the veiled? Or is she too short? Can never have enough branchy trees. I can put one behind her. I just feel like she looks hairy now or something. I don't know. Does the veiled lady maybe need to come over here? Whoa, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, wait. Now I feel like we're getting somewhere. The branches, I don't think have to stay with the ghost. If you know me, if you're new here, first of all, oh wait, I can't do that. Then you know I like my mantle extra cluttered. I want it to look like a graveyard, like an old graveyard with like a collection of spooky things that have, you know, been left over the years, or I don't know what I'm talking about now. Just making stuff up. But you know what I mean. I just don't know why I'm not liking the ghost in the center. Like, I don't know why I don't like it. I don't know what else I'm thinking needs to be there. Probably the Headless Horseman, if you know, you know. Okay, but I feel like we're getting somewhere. I'm still not sold on that ghost. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just so stark black that it's just absorbing all of your eye energy. Does that make sense? I don't know. I like a good flow when I'm looking at something. And my eyes are just like, I don't know. It's like sucking the soul out of the mantle. Not that I dislike that. I feel like it's on theme, but does anyone else seeing it, or is it just me? Okay, the center is to be determined. I'm gonna play around with something. I've got this Edgar Allan Poe. No! He's the same height as this, and I don't like that. Maybe we can put him on another book, and he's a little Edgar Allan Poe guy. This little brown book might work. How about that? Another option, instead of this raven, I can move this one over here maybe, or I don't know what I'm doing. But there's this one. It's a little shorter. And he's on a little skull. To put Edgar Allan Poe back up on the book, like that. Oh, there it is. That's it right there. Now I have that variation in height I was looking for. I wanted something a little bit more dramatic. Here's a little potion bottle. Okay, let's try to put the ghost up again. Whoops. Tell me what you think. What are we putting on either side of the candles? I've got these candelabras. No, they're not gonna fit. Little urn guy that can go up there. Possibly. And then, wait. I got an idea. Crow, raven guy. This bat right here. Or I have this brown bat. Kind of looks cool. And I can almost put like a little plant. I don't know what we're doing on the other side now. That's the real problem. I always end up having a favorite side every single time. Like, we don't have a lot of space to work with over here. I have this raven 3-wick candle pedestal from Bath and Body Works last year. And I do have this kind of spooky looking skull. Okay, I do have some more moss, but I am scared for my life. If you remember, was it last year or a couple of years ago? The moss, I had a bag of moss. I don't know if it was this one, but I pulled out some moss to put around the floor, and a whole ass spider came out of it. And now, ever since then, I am scared for my life every time I open one of these things. Oh my God. I hope that is fake. That better be fake. It got me. Happy Halloween, everybody. It would not be Halloween without a good scare. I'm serious, you guys. Still not touching it, just in case. That got me good. Okay. I don't know how that fits. Maybe we need to put some little things around it, and then it'll come together. I can't believe I thought that was a spider. I do have this potion bottle that someone in this spooky family sent. I don't know, does that look good there? Oh, wait, my big fat head's in the way. Stick with that for now. You know what's bothering me? It's this space right here. Okay, I've got this really glittery, branchy thing that is annoyingly glittery, but it could work to fill this space back here. How do you feel about it? Just a little something. No. It's just not branchy enough. It's just too... Maybe I just need to place it differently, like that. Okay, that's a little better. I don't know. I feel like we've arrived at the point where you just need to put on our creepy cloth and get a good visual. What's happening? It's a little bit of a different kind of drapey vibe that I don't know if I like or not yet. I definitely feel like we need something here or around here. I have these little headless ravens. They're actually little candlestick holders, but I kind of like the idea of them being headless. I need to get some LED candles. I have these skull ones. These kind of look cool, actually. I kind of need to get some LED ones that flicker, and I'm thinking those will be better here. All right, I'm gonna put some of this moss on, just kind of on the candle area, because I feel like, once again, they kind of stand out a little. Like, I want to pull them in. Like, I got to pull some of that brown in, some of the moss in. It looks a little hairy. like a bad wig, but we're making it work. Okay, how do we feel about this? I thought about doing, last year we did some bats flying up. So I thought though this year we'd do something a little different with the bats. So last year we did them flying up one side of the mirror. I don't know if you can see around my big fat head, but like I thought about either doing bats that are going this way or bats going up this way. Let's just play around. Poor little Lucian is upstairs whining. I can hear him. Dallas is tending to him, but he has been such a mama's boy lately. I think he's just, and it's not because he sees me more. Dallas is home just as, actually probably more than I am, but he's just going through something. He's going through it. Whatever it is, it's happening. All right, I'm actually feeling this. Trusting the step stool. I want to go that way or this way. Uh-oh. Pretty much just placing the bats, and then we can always readjust. Now that I think about it, these candle stick things look a little / a lot like an adult toy, and now I can't unsee it. So here we are. Hopefully I can find some that look less like adult toys. We're gonna try real hard to get this to look even somewhat similar. And I'm just using this museum putty to put this up so it doesn't peel up the paint. We're at too much of an angle on this side. We're gonna finish the floor area real quick. Okay, moving on to the floor / fireplace area. We're gonna go all out this year down here because this might be my last, well, it's probably my last year I'm gonna be able to do this because I'm gonna have a toddler running around. There was one item this year that was on my wish list, like one thing that I wanted more than any other Halloween decor, and I missed out on them, but I randomly, late in the season, I've talked about later in the season, I don't even know if you can see me. Here I am right here. But I might as well squat down because I'm not adjusting the camera, but I talked about late season Halloween and how sometimes you can snag some really good stuff late in the season and like things that you thought you missed out on or new things that you didn't know existed because it's not getting picked over and a lot of people are already decorated. So I always take advantage of that time. So these things I'm gonna show you. I was looking everywhere for them. They were being bought up, resold online. I was so upset I missed out on them. And then, poor Lucian is crying up there. I gotta go tend to him, hold on. These, because I got two of them, so I say these. These raven statues. Look at this thing. I don't even know if you can see it in all of its glory, but it's these raven statues with these lanterns. I was wanting these so bad this year for my mantle area, and here we are. All right, we're back at the mantle, day 2. And I believe day 1 we ended with this glorious raven pedestal statue thing. Anyways, I was basically geeking out about these because I'm so freaking excited about them. I had Dallas bring the other one out because these are actually really heavy. Like really heavy, really detailed. The quality is there on these. I think I'm gonna leave them out all year round. But we're gonna be doing the full-blown cemetery down here. So we're gonna dig out all our tombstones and start just putting everything out and then maneuver them around from there. But I want it to look like a cemetery with maybe some lanterns or little floral things. Start with these branchy tree situations to fill some space back here. These are from Target, 5,000 years ago. Love these. I'm gonna bring out the tombstones. We're gonna start with this big guy. This guy right here, I got this guy from Home Depot this year. Also have this big mossy cross guy. Just a big mossy cross tombstone we're gonna put over here. I don't know, we can move them around if they don't work, but right now we're fighting daylight. Like it's gonna start getting dark here any minute. So I'm just pulling things and dropping them off. If they don't work, we'll pull them, maneuver them around. Here's a branchy tree situation from, once again, Target. Target has my favorite branchy trees of all time. Here's another cross. Where are we putting you? Let's put you here for now. Probably need another branchy tree though. We're cruising through this. Truth be told, oh God, you have a sleeping baby, that was bad. So, truth be told, I didn't just wake up the baby, did I? Hold on, let me check. But I'm trying to get this done during nap time as well. Okay, luckily he's like his father, sleeps like the dead. No pun intended, no pun intended. Okay, so we got this branchy tree, once again, this Target one. Putting this near around here, not sure where. Put that there for now. None of this is set in stone yet, no pun intended. Get it? Set in stone. Ha! Oh God. Do we want this back here and this here? Like I kind of want that layered look. Then I also have this little baby tombstone, and since we have a cross over here, maybe put the cross here or here. A little bit like this, maybe. I have this one, this Jade the Libra one, that Tom, if you're out there, putting it in the center like that. Add some lanterns. Like I mentioned before, we can always move things around and go from there. I don't know if I like these lanterns here. Wait, where are my other old school lanterns? Like the really old school looking ones. Okay, I totally forgot about these witchy jars. Look at these guys. They're kind of like these witchy jars I got from, where did I get them from? Oh, Michael's several years ago. I can kind of sprinkle them in. It's probably gonna be the last year I can use any of this stuff on the floor, so I'm just going for it. Going all in. I feel like I need another tombstone or something right there. Lantern or birdcage thing. I just feel like it's not, uh-oh. Baby's crying. BRB. All right, here we are. We're on day three. I don't know why I can't make a 3 with this hand. We're on day 3 of this mantle. Day 2 of the cemetery floor situation. And I'm hoping we're finishing this today. We're gonna be done. For the most part, I like how it looks. Like it looks finished. But I just wanted to put some finishing touches in there. Just a couple little things. And I'm also gonna put some things like some pillows on the couches and stuff like that. Or chairs or whatever. But I thought about putting a couple of these lanterns, just layering up the lanterns, I feel like. Okay, I also have this little skull guy, like this little skull dude. Thought about putting him here or here. And I also have this little cauldron, but I think I'm just doing too much now. And I have Edgar Allan Poe that I thought would go with whatever's happening down here. Okay, what about this? And then I also found this random rat. It's not real, don't be alarmed. So I thought we'd maybe tuck him away somewhere, just somewhere fun. Just a little rat somewhere, no big deal. And then I also have these pumpkins I kind of wanted to sprinkle in, but I don't know where they're gonna fit. Now we're just doing so much. We're doing the most. But I got these fancy pumpkins from Dollar Tree this year. I feel like that's good enough. I thought about just like in little empty spaces, just putting some candles. I'm gonna put in there. Do some like kind of up on the. I also have some extra little bottle things and other candles that I can put back here. I don't know if I have any spaces for these bottles. I don't know, you know what I'm thinking? I feel like you gotta know what I'm thinking. There's that. This. What do we think? I'm so excited. Okay, so this part, I think the whole mantle is done officially. And now let's move on to the side tables and the couches or like chairs and stuff. For the chair area, I have 2 different options for pillows. I have the classic haunted house pillow I got from Home Goods a couple years ago. I feel like I use these every single year because they're so good. These are such good all year round pillows. But I also, this year, from Home Goods, which I still need to put out my haul. It's just the longest haul ever, so it's been taking some time. But I got these Raven pillows. So I didn't know which one. I feel like the Raven one goes better with the theme, but I also feel like it's right next to another one right here. So we have like two birds right next to each other. So I don't know, do you like the bird or do you like the haunted house? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, I kind of like the bird, even though there's two birds next to each other. I feel like it just goes with the theme better. We're here on this little side table thing. Thought about putting the Edgar Allan Poe planter that we didn't use down at the little cemetery area. Figured to put it here and then put this floral situation. I got this from the Target Halloween threshold line last year. And I thought like a little moody plant would look cute in there. And then thought just a simple little hand votive candle situation. Do we like it? I feel like I like it. Okay, so then at the bottom, there's a little shelf area. Thought another lantern bird cage situation would look good. Once again, from Michael's last year. I love this. All right, over here on this table, I put this ghost here just to, as I was switching them out, I ended up putting it here just to kind of keep it close by, but I like it on this table. So I think I'm just gonna keep it here, but I'm gonna maneuver this around so you can see some branchiness over here. All right, over here on the couch, ignore the mess in the background. So I have these leather pillows, these faux leather pillows that came with the couch, but I also thought these kind of spooky spider web floral. Anyways, this pillow is from Target Threshold during during Halloween last year. I'm not gonna lie, I love these for all year round. And then I thought in the middle, once again from the Target Threshold Halloween line last year, this bat pillow. It's like a velvet bat pillow. Thought that would be perfect in the middle. And then I think that's it. I thought about taking this guy, this faux fur white blanket, and putting it here. And then I almost forgot about this guy that we got this year. Oh, it's not even in the visual. Here we go. This guy, this spider pillow, totally forgot about this guy. And I think it looks so cute there. So here's what it looks like as a whole. Do you like that? All right, so that is it. We are officially done decorating the mantle for Halloween 2023. I had the most fun. I hope you had fun. I'm gonna show you what everything looks like in all of its glory during the day. But I haven't had a chance to light everything up at night, so stay tuned for that. I'm hoping before Halloween I will get that done. I'm determined, but you'll at least see it, what it looks like lit up during Vlogoween, which I am doing Vlogoween. I'm just really behind on editing right now, so I'm so sorry that I'm so behind right now, but I'm catching up. And that will be out. I've been filming Vlogoween, so you'll see that coming up. But anyways, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed hanging out and decorating with me. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Say, hey, ghoul, hey, down in the comments, because you know I love talking to you. And let me know what you think of the mantle this year. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what you've been up to. If you've been going to the pumpkin patches, watching scary movies, making spooky treats, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.